to introduce the next speaker. She's honestly leading the charge for all the females that are. When I first met her, I knew for a fact that she was going to dominate the business. But you know, it was a little bit tough. You know, big ego. You know, it was tough to work with in the beginning, right? No, but she's incredible. Today, she's got teams all over the East Coast. I mean, she's traveling all the time. New Mexico, Bay Area, San Jose, Arizona, Boston, Rhode Island. She's got teams all around the United States, some even international. But she is such a phenomenal person to work with. When you think about her, she's fun to be around. She does make a lot of money in this business. You can tell by the beautiful Mercedes-Benz that she has outside. But not only that, she's got a heart of gold. She loves helping people. And you know, today you're going to learn some awesome. I can't wait for this PowerPoint. I can't wait to learn from this right now. I'm actually fired up to learn what she's going to teach on right now. So proud of what she's doing. She's one of the top YPR females in the company. So if you could stand to your feet, the one and only Miss Elena.
Thank you so much. Before I start my PowerPoint, I need you guys to understand a couple things about who I am and where I come from, all right? Because a lot of people I know in this room don't know me. Okay, those who know my story, you can hear it again real quick. So I was born and raised in San Jose, California. My whole life I was told, go to school, get good grades, get out, get a high-paying job. I was gonna do whatever it took to be successful. But see, my image of success was what was messed up. And sometimes, guys, that's what keeps you from getting what you really want. The image of what you see yourself, right? Because when you're little, you ask someone what they want to be, they'll say something crazy. Why is it crazy? Because you can be as creative as you want when you are younger until you see society tell you limitations, right? That's when we start changing, well, maybe I'll do this. Well, maybe I'll major in that. Maybe, why are you changing what you want to be based on limitations of society? Okay, so I am a big advocate for education, but understand what education is. Because education is the key, but school is the lock. Now I know a lot of you guys have seen this video, but some don't understand the interpretations it gives you. All right, I'm not saying everyone quit school. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying understand what you're doing there and what it's doing to you. Don't let your perception of what you want to achieve change because of school. Okay, because there are two things. When people say, oh, we go to school, we get good grades, we are programmed to be employees, that's because of two things that school is doing wrong. I think school is great. I think you need to go there to understand how to work with and speak and talk to people. How to understand how the world works. It's very important. I would never trade any of my years at school, but there are two huge things that school has us misinterpret. Number one, doing something wrong. In school, if you do something wrong, you get what? Big red X. We hate the red X. The more red on your paper, the more embarrassed you are. I don't even care if you know what my grade is, you see all the red, I'm embarrassed, I cover it. I didn't do anything wrong, right? Doing something wrong is bad. Doing something wrong is not bad, guys. This is why I always refer everything to sports, to fitness, to things like that, because people that get mentally trained with that understand failure is hugely necessary to succeed. Necessary, right? So in school you're giving it a red X or a star. You only want stars. You don't want any red X's, so you're afraid to try if you're unsure. You can't be afraid to try. Because if you get a red X, cool. That's just another way that it's not going to happen. You gotta figure it out. You gotta try everything until you find out what works, right? So I wanted to show you guys this. A lot of people don't look at famous failures. I'm gonna read them to you because it's really small. Albert Einstein, he wasn't able to speak until he was almost 4 years old.
Wow.
A lot of people, if you guys know any young mothers, they freak out like, oh, my daughter, she's speaking already and she's only 2. You know, oh my God, mine's 3 years old and she can barely form a sentence. That doesn't matter. You grow in your own time, you do your own thing. You have to understand that. Don't let society, what other people are going through, affect you. A leader in this business, any successful person in anything in life, does not compare, they compete. Anyone who's achieved anything great started off as a competitor that never quit. You don't start out great. No one does. You have to fail and figure out what works. Okay, so other failures, Michael Jordan. Some of you guys already know him. After being cut from his high school team, he went home and cried. He wanted something bad enough, what did he do? Did he let society, someone tell him, you're not good at this sport? No, he said, I'll be damned if you're gonna tell me I'm not good at it. Maybe not right now, but I'll show you. Because whatever he was doing before wasn't working. That's okay. Did he say, oh, Red X, I never want to do that again? No. He said, I just found out a way that wasn't working. Obviously, probably got new coaches, new trainers, new something else, right? You just need to find another way that works. Walt Disney, he was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. Think about it. Now, if he took that Red X and never wanted to try again because, oh my God, I'm not good at that. Someone told me I'm not good at that, so I'm gonna listen, I need to find something else. Think of how many of your friends switch majors because, oh, I failed a class in that and I don't think I can go that path. I need to pick something else. Don't take a Red X as you can't do this. School is what's telling us that, right? Look at people doing it. A failure is a good thing, it just shows you what you're not supposed to do. Oprah Winfrey was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television. Hilarious, right? Now, are you going to take the Red X and say, I will never try, I'm not fit for television? I can't do that because someone else told me? Or are you going to figure out what your goal is and go get it? Go get it. Let's go. All right? So I'm going to go through. Steve Jobs, 30 years old, he was left devastated and depressed after being unceremoniously removed from the company he had started. That's crazy. And he was 30. You know, he wasn't just starting out. From that age, did he say, oh, I can't go start a business? No, he said, this is my goal, this is what I want to do. The Beatles were rejected by Decca Records Studios, who said, quote, we don't like their sound, they have no future in show business. So understand, people will doubt you, people will judge you, and people will nudge you. Right? How's it go, TJ?
But you must take the leap of faith yourself.
And you must take the leap of faith yourself. It's you, and only you, determine your success. Don't let anyone else affect how your mind works. Next, school also says, copying someone who's doing it right is what?
Cheating.
It's cheating. Cheating is a bad thing. You don't cheat, right? Cheating is wrong, cheating is wrong, cheating is wrong, cheating is wrong. I'm never gonna cheat, right? Why is it cheating? Right? In school, someone that's figured it out, they know how to do it. In the business world, guys, if someone's doing it right, don't try to figure out your own way. They're doing it right. Do what they're doing, right? So a lot of what we're told in school confuses people and it sets you up for failure. That's why we say we're programmed, right? Because you don't copy what is going on that's right. If someone's doing the right thing, you just do what you're told. You just do what you're told, whatever that gets you, right? So that's what makes you an employee. So I just wanted to show you this picture real quick. Life is a journey, right? Life is a journey. It's a maze, it's crazy. People get lost in what we call jobs. This is what we're told to do. You go through this maze, at the other side, once you get out, there's success. I want you right now to raise your hand if you know someone that said, I'm gonna go to school, get good grades, and I'm gonna get out and get a job. And it might not start out the best paying, right? Some people, I know people, start out with non-paid internships, right? Because I'm gonna work my way up the company. In 40 years, I'll be at the top of the company. We've all heard that. Now raise your hand if you know someone that started from the bottom and worked their way to the top of their company. They don't do it. You have to start at the top and build the company. Because no one's gonna take the CEO's job, because guess what? There's always a son of the boss. You're not getting it. And in the corporate world, when you think how it builds, if I'm your boss, I'm not gonna teach you everything I know. Why? Then you'll take my job, right? In this business, we're genuinely interested in helping each other succeed, right? Surround yourself with people that are gonna show you the way. People that are doing it right can show you. You don't have to go the normal route. Think about it. A lot of people are afraid to not do what everyone else is doing, right? But everyone's doing it. Well, where's everyone ending up? And is that what you want? Think of what you want and only accept that as your outcome. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what it takes. Get what you want. You don't take anything else. Right? Doesn't that make sense? But so many people let other opinions and other people steer them away. Because, can you go back to that last slide? Just let them look at it again. What if we were all just walking off a cliff? Well, I'm just following everyone else. I'm just following everyone else, right? Figure out what you want to do and don't be afraid to do it. A lot of people, guys, when you get someone started, everyone goes through it. I'm jacked up, I'm fired up, I got started. I'm terrified. What am I doing? I don't know. I've never seen anyone do this before. I don't really know. I mean, I know you got this going on, but like, you know people already doing it, and like, right? It's scary. It's scary. Why? Because everyone's walking that way. You have to take the leap of faith yourself. Follow your own dream. Don't let anyone else change that. So what do successful people and unsuccessful people have in common?
They're all still people?
Neither like to do what it takes to become successful. Nobody likes to put the work in. Nobody likes work. That's why it's called work. Nobody likes that. But successful people do it anyways. You do what works to get what you want. You do what works to get what you want. Don't just listen to what you're told. Find out for yourself. So fear and desire. This will change your life. Understanding fear and desire. And controlling your own fear and desire. No one else can ever touch this. Ever. You are the only person in control of these two things. And having control of these will change your life. You can get everything you've ever wanted or nothing you've ever wanted. It's up to you. We're only born with two Fears. Loud noises and falling. Anything else somebody told you is scary. Somebody else told you that you should be scared of this. It's not safe, right? So take their opinion or do what you know you need to do to get what you want, right? How do you control this? Unsuccessful habits. They are scared of pain. They are fearful of it, all right? Well, the successful people embrace it. Understand pain is necessary. Failures are necessary, all right? And then with desire for instant pleasure will make you unsuccessful. Guys, so many people in our society today are unsuccessful because we are so focused on instant desires, instant pleasures. You know, you have instant pudding. You know, instant everything. Everything is microwave nowadays. Think about it. Date online, because you don't have time to go date on your... We want it right now. And if we don't get it right now, it's not worth it. No, nothing that comes right now is worth it. Right? So think about that. Now, when I'm talking about being scared of pain, I want to show you something. You need to have pain in your life to ever understand happiness, to ever understand it. We've all heard it before, right? You wouldn't know what light is if there was no darkness. Think about it. You wouldn't recognize it. You wouldn't recognize it. I mean, think of my story, right? I'm born and raised Cali girl, and I'm like, oh yeah, Cali's cool. I'll just go to the East Coast, and what? It's cold? Okay, if it's cold, I'll put a jacket on. No, I was depressed. Like, seriously. Seasonal depression is a real thing.
Amen.
I'm not joking. I was prescribed tanning. Like, it's crazy. You know? So you have to see how bad life can be to ever understand how good you have it. So next slide. Look at this. If this is your life and you feel no pain, you will feel no joy. You feel no rejection, you'll feel no love. You feel no sadness, you'll feel no happiness. If you feel no defeat, you'll feel no victories. Right? Your life's like a pendulum. To feel either, it needs to touch a little bit of both. Now, if you're only going to feel a little bit of pain, you'll only feel a little bit of happiness, right? So if it swings that much into pain, that's all you get. But if you can feel everything, then you can have everything. Now, what some people need to understand is you are not the only person who's hurting. You're not. Every person in this room right now feels pain. Some cover it better than the others. Some people have a story you've never heard, but everyone has one. Some will talk about it, some won't talk about it. Right? You never know, but everyone has pain. The only successful people are the ones who can embrace it and know it's a part of their life and it's a part of who you are. If you ignore it, you're going to ignore any happiness you could ever have. You have to understand, you have to experience that. But also know, look around guys, look how many people are in this room. Every person in this room is on your team. Every person in this room is willing to help you. Every person in this room feels pain just like you do. We are all people, and we can all help each other. If you're going through something, you can reach out to someone. Don't let pain destroy you. Let it make you stronger. And if you can't do it on your own, don't try to. That's why we do this. You're on a team. Right? So you can relate best with people's struggles. Think about it. A lot of people are bitter of people that are successful. Why? Because you don't see their struggles. You don't know how hard they worked. Right? Some people who don't know Michael Jordan's story might be, oh, that guy's got it all. Yeah, he sucked really, really bad at one point. He didn't even make his high school team. Right? Think about it. He put in a lot of work. A lot. You have to sacrifice a lot to ever get something great. But a lot of people don't ever see that. So as a leader in your organization, don't be scared to explain your struggles to others. You don't have to be Superman. You don't have to be Wonder Woman, because you're not. No one is, we're all human, and that makes you better and more relatable to others. Because if you struggled, you understand me. You understand me. I can't help you if, I've got it all, but I know how you feel. No, you don't, right? No, you don't. You have it all. Because you pretend that way. Guess what? You have pain. And if you try to sit there right now and say you don't, you're just hiding it away. Accept it, embrace it, and it will help you relate better with others. Service to many leads to greatness, Jim Rohn. Right, so you need to be able to help others. Understand everyone's in pain. That's why we do why circles. That's why everyone has a why. Don't only care about your why, care about everyone's, right? Because then you can help them. And service to many leads to greatness. To achieve greatness, you want to stop being dependent and become dependable. All right? You want to stop being dependent and become dependable. But at the same time, you can't lose that you had those struggles, you had those pains, because you have to be able to relate to people, right? So be you, be human, and we can all help each other, right?
Yeah.
And I want you guys right now, think, we just had a huge ordeal up here of people announcing rank advancements, right? Think right now of any leader that stood up here. You know they're a great leader because how many people stand up and scream? Why would you get up and scream for someone else? Think about it. Think how much that person had to do for them, right? We're not going, hey, I'm up next here. I'll give you $1. No, we don't do that, right? We don't do that. Why do you get up and scream for your leader? Because that person has worked so hard and you saw it. And they're helping you and you know it, right? Guys, if you want to be a leader up here, you have to invest in other people. Every single person that's hitting a rank to be a leader has a lot of people stand up for them. A lot. Think about it. So if you're in this just for yourself, you'll only get so far. You will only get so far. But if you can give to others, serve others, you can go forever. But don't forget that everyone starts out dependent. If you're new today, don't be like, oh, I need to be dependable, I don't even know. Everyone starts out dependent, it's okay. You have to start that way, but guess what? When you're dependent, you aren't reliant, all right? You need help, but they're not gonna build it for you. You need to take the step, because you step, we step. This picture right here shows you, shows you a hand out. That's what every leader is for you. Some people will call you up and be like, oh, you know, I really needed help, but I mean, I couldn't do anything, and I know you're so busy. No, I should be busy because you're calling me, right? They should be busy because they're helping you. If you're on the team, you should be the reason that a leader is busy. So don't ever say, oh, they aren't. No, because our hand is out. We're not going to force you to do any of this. But if you want to go, let's go. Woo! Right? You step, we step. You step, we step. We'll help you the whole way. But if you're going to sit, we're not going to drag you. Hell no. No. Yes? Well, let's go run. Let's go. Right? If it's like, no, here, I got it. No, okay, I got it. No. Find out what you want to do. Don't let other people discourage you. Find people that want what you want and will take you to the moon. I'm going to end it with this, guys. You can have absolutely everything in life that you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want.